Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about the Celestron Astromaster LT70. Let's start with the specs. The aperture is 70 millimeters, so around 2.5 inch, close to 3 inch. The focal length is about 700 millimeter, and it's a f10. Also, just to point at something, this is the original tripod that come with it, like a pen handle. I use that one. I mean, photo. It's a camera tripod, but I use it because it's more sturdy. This one it got the wobbles, like someone would say. It wobbles a lot, so I would consider buying a good camera tripod that is a lot steady. Two eyepiece, a 20 millimeter and a 10 millimeter to divide the millimeter of the eyepiece. I mean, to divide the magnification. To calculate the magnification, sorry, you have to divide the focal length. In this case, with this telescope, it's 700. With, let's say, 20 millimeter, you would have to divide 700 with 20. It would give you 35x. And the 10 millimeter, it gives you 70x. So it would be good for the planets. But if you want to find something, use the 20 millimeter first, because it gives you like a wider field of view. And those are Plausible eyepiece, so they are cheap, but they are not bad actually. I was surprised about those eyepiece. I actually have good eyepiece for my 8-inch Dobsonian, like expensive eyepiece, but I was still surprised with those two eyepiece. They are not that bad. Also, I want to point at something. You have to be very careful to not buy a eyepiece that's too heavy, especially if you have that tripod that come with the scope. Because it's actually, it's weird to say because it doesn't sound like it, but it's actually true because I experienced this myself. This eyepiece is too heavy for the tripod that come with it. So if you have the tripod that come with the telescope, be careful if you want to buy a new eyepiece that is not too heavy. So this that will be fun actually. I will not cut that part. So this telescope is a refractor telescope. It uses lenses instead of mirrors. Like my Dobsonian video that I made about my 8-inch Dobsonian, what eyepiece I would use if I could only have one eyepiece. That telescope used mirrors. But this one, the long, thin tube, is kind of old school, use lenses. We call that refractor telescope. And a refractor telescope is actually really good for planets. You can have a really sharp view of the planets and the moon. Some of the deep sky objects, but only the brighter one. Like not the faintest one. So like the Orion Nebula, the Andromeda Galaxy, and I think you can see the Hercules clusters with that because it's still a bright one. But if you would buy this telescope, I would only have, not only but almost only have in mind planets and the moon, because this telescope is more made for that. I also want to mention it. The focuser. it's actually like perfect. Like, it feels better than my 8-inch Dobsonian focuser, to be honest. So this is the viewfinder. The viewfinder, just let me a second, I will focus. Alright. You actually have to adjust it before you observe. But you're probably gonna just have to adjust it once, because when you adjust it, it's done after. But do it during the day, because at night you will see nothing to do it. That little, you can turn that. This one is for up and down, and this one right there is for left and right. So you do it until, let's say you find an object, a tree, for example, and what you see in there, you want to see it in the eyepiece too. That little thing there is for the laser. I don't know if you will see it. We'll try to. There you go. You put it as close, as accurate as possible, because it will help. More you put it accurate, more it will be easier to find something in the sky. For who this telescope would be for? Well, for beginners, yes, but not only for beginners. Someone would have to have like someone that would want to have a smaller telescope, just like to carry around. Like my big Dobsonian, I don't want to carry it around all the time. And also people that don't have big expectation for deep sky object, that only have planets and the moon in mind. That would be perfect, because the planet in there is top notch, to be honest. I was really surprised to see the planet in that. Of course, it was done by 8-inch Dobsonian, but it was actually close. You could compare it a bit. It was really close. You can see Jupiter cloud band. You can see Saturn's ring. Saturn's ring is in there is beautiful. And I don't know if I already said it. Jupiter cloud band, yeah, I already said it. And Jupiter's moon, the craters on the moon. Yeah, this is for who I would recommend it. Beginners who only have planet in the moon for expectation. Also, if you're not a beginner and you just want to have a all-around telescope, do not bring the big one. That too. So yeah. Also, you can see a bit of deep sky object, like I said earlier, but only like the brightest one. So, thanks for watching. Hope this video helped you, whoever is watching, and have a great day. Bye. Oh, I forgot to mention before I'm going, the tripod that come with the telescope. I have like you can put that on the stand, on the tripod. It's like a high piece carrier. Not carrier, but holder. So yeah.